Good evening, everyone. Tonight I'd like to show you the first page of the Chopin Waltz in A-flat major, Opus 42. It's a beautifully constructed piece of music, this first page, because Chopin uses the 3/4 time and time signature, and that's 3/4 in the bar, where the strong is beat 1 and light is beat 2 and light is beat 3, but beat 3 is a little stronger because it leads to beat 1. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So 1 beat per bar. But he puts a melody halfway between the two bars. So there's a melody note here, 1, and if you're counting in eighths, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and against, and that's 1 against the 3/4, 1, 2, 3. So I'll show you slow motion what it gives you. I'll just put these glasses on so I read it. So the melody is, the trill starts, that's easy enough. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now 1, 2, this is where I'll go slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. So you have to hear 1, if you thought of 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 2, so 1. Then the echo. Into all that stuff, but that's the fun of this piece, is to enjoy that rhythm and practice it, like 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and all off into the next section. But it's a beautiful piece to learn, and I hope that gives you some ideas that are helpful for you to try playing it, because it's you just go slow and you do uneven practice. Like I practice this, I'll show you what I do. Heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy. There's a 1 to 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 1. And then the second way. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. And you do triplets. So 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2  3 and then does it up there. there. So, and then you do it 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. First is 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1. Second way 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1. And then you do it 1 2 3 1 2 3. And then you do it too long, too short. So 1 long, long, short, short, long, long, short, short, long, long. And then you do it short, too short, too long. So. And so on. And then you do it too short, too long. Then you do 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. In other words, long, short, short, long, long, short, short, long. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. And your fingers have to be really, really sharp, quick, sharp action, both up and down. But you're still flopping right through and hanging on each note. But 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. And then you do 1 2 3 4 1. So 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So 1 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1. And then you do 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. And then you do it even. Slow. Then you put the expression. And then it goes diminuendo. and so on. So, and then you do the left all uneven ways. So. And you do the second way. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And it's easy because it's 3 triplet per bar. So sit on the first note of the bar. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, and then to the middle note of the bar. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, Then to the last note of the bar. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. And it goes on up and does up there and so on. And then you do long, too short, and then you like long. And then you do too short, too long. And then you do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to hear those low notes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't hear that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And then you do even 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, And then you do it hands together uneven, so you'll go 1, and then you'll do the other way. You go from all that way, hands together, and then you do it even. And so on. It's lots of fun. So even practicing is fun when you do it all those ways. There's a methodical way to practice. And you do it also slow and heavy. So you go like this. You go high lift and really. So if you thought of a cloud here, you're going to compress the cloud with your lift. And if you think of the depressing of the key, you're going down with a certain amount of pressure, but it's the flop. And then you're hanging on the note. So slow heavy is full weight, full arm. I know it'll sound overpowering with the mics, for the mics, but that's how you have to practice it. To be able to play it lightly later, you have to be able to do it heavy. So, and quick, sharp action. Keep a V out from you, and knuckles slightly raised, wrist slightly dropped, and loose shoulder, elbow, wrist, and the things happen down from the main arch, and you hold it together with your hands. So you have to be able to lead. The fingers lead and the body follows. So when you're really in the keys like that, it'll be. It's almost like driving a car, a standard transmission car. You have to be able to let the clutch out. You have to be able to flop, and yet you have to be able to take the power from one note to the next. So you're leading. So, by lifting the finger that's playing because you've got your weight balanced in the key. when you want to pick up the speed and lighten it up. Then you're barely depressing the key at all, but you're still loose and going down through, so the weight is the origin of the tone. Anyway, I hope that gives you some ideas and an incentive to practice it. Have a good night now. Bye-bye.